The second floor is where the lounge was, and then there was Splooge had his room.
So he was 221.
But then right in between Splooge and us was that little single room. And then, anyways, there's a single room right there with one dude, and the dude left. It was a football player, I forget his name. But we walked in there, and there's a big vent in between. Anyways, there's a closet there. Father Pat had the key to that closet. We'd be walking by one day. He opens the door, and there's like just shelves full of booze, right? And I saw that. I kind of like made a little mental note, right? Anyways, I walk in, and there's this vent there on the inside on that wall between the two. And I'm like, well, what's behind there? So I pull the vent off. It's just sheetrock. And I'm like, well, okay, that's okay. I'll go through the sheetrock. We cut through the sheetrock, went in, opened up the door. There was like 7 or 8 guys hauling all this booze out. I mean, every single shelf was packed full of booze, right? And we all walked out. Pete was there, and Chris was there. Chris didn't drink anything, but I thought maybe you were there. You weren't there?
I wasn't
It's
there.
funny because I remember when Pete he told me about this.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, but he didn't. He said he made it sound like it was a big mystery.
What?
Nobody knows who did it. He's like, and yeah, and, he told me a lot of details. He's like, still can't figure out who it was.
Well, check it out. After we all the booze was gone in like 2 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I put the sheetrock back in there, and it looked great. Put the cake, locked it up, left, right? And then it was like maybe 5 or 6, 7 years later, I was like, oh man, I gotta go back and get paid for Father Pat. I got like a guilty conscience, right? So I went to St. Mary's, and I'm going around. Where's Father Pat? He's not here anymore. Finally, I find this dude. He's got a Rolodex in there. He's like, here he is. He's down in Stanford. So I drove my bike down to Stanford. I called him. I got him an appointment. So I'm going to see it. And I made an appointment. Went down. I had my checkbook ready to go. I said, Father Pat. He comes in.
This is like the. My name is Earl.
I don't know that one.
I'll tell you.
Well, anyways, this is like 8 years later or whatever. And he's come down the hallway, and I go in, and we're sitting there talking for a while. I said, so, well, what do you want? What are you down here for? I said, well, I'm in AA, I'm doing the steps and everything. I got to make amends, right? And he's like, oh, okay. And so, well, anyways, you had this liquor cabinet on the second floor of De La Salle, and I broke in and took it. And he's like, and I told him how I got in and checked through the sheetrock and everything. And he's like, I always wanted to know who did that, how they did that, how'd they get that booze out of there? and he's like, you don't have to worry about it. It's just like they have functions and shit, and they just need a place to store it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but he was so happy to be able to know what happened, to know the mystery, you know.
So you
It's
told
a
him the
creative
whole.
mystery too.
Yeah.
You told him the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's wild.
Well.